Stirring the air with chopsticks, using the vortex method, the only true way to optimize the air you breathe at the molecular level. Good morning. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. I am the Sultan. We'll get started, but first, air. Nice. Day 1 of a 5-day fast. Today's forecast is widely spread positivity with 0% chance of complaining. What is the forecast where you live? Today is Poland's Independence Day. Hello to my Polish friends. Freedom is a beautiful thing, isn't it? Your old habits and mindset won't get you the results that you want. New habits and a new mindset give you traction to get to your goals. Do you feel like you're spinning your wheels and going nowhere in life, in relationships, financially, physically? You need traction. Oh, I've never been to Spain, but I kind of like the music. They say the ladies are insane there, and they sure know how to use it. Three Dog Night, 1971. Rescue a pet, smoke a pipe, have a tea, coffee, adult beverage, write a paragraph every night or morning. Dog at your feet, cat on your lap. You'll have your first book done in less than a year. Publish it on Amazon. A year is going to go by anyways, so why not write your first book? Only in Washington, D.C. can a man get up, say nothing, and then the other men disagree with him for 3 hours. Milton Berle. You can be a traditional conservative person and not go to church. You can be a traditional conservative and not be a tradcon. Don't let anyone squeeze you into their little box of definitions, because they are the weird one, not you. I've been thinking about going from a Tacoma to a Tundra 4-door crew cab. Anyone here drive a Tundra? Let me know. My mentor, many decades ago, taught me, position yourself. Do not prospect. That alone can change your life, and it can be applied to almost anything. Positioning, not prospecting. Mountain Housewife says, if you are an intelligent, educated woman, people are going to tell you not to waste your talents on being a full-time homemaker. I'm going to tell you that there is no better use for your intelligence than raising a family and keeping a home. Sexual liberation has led some to sexual slavery, the exact opposite. Do you ever pursue something and then get the exact opposite of what you wanted? I know guys who can bench press 350 and more pounds, but they can't do 50 push-ups. I know guys that can squat 300 pounds, but they get winded on a brisk 5-mile power walk with me. It's weird, isn't it? So, you have dry humor, you say? That's something that I discover and I come to that conclusion. That's not something you have to tell me. Splashing through the sandbar, talking by the campfire. It's the simple things in life, like when and where. We didn't have no internet, but man, I will never forget the way the moonlight shined upon her hair. Kid Rock, 2007. Masculine republics give way to feminine democracies, and feminine democracies give way to tyranny. That's the cycle of governments and nations. We're seeing it now. And Mary said, my soul magnifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior, for he has looked upon the humble estate of his servant. For behold, from now on all generations will call me blessed. Mary. A man may spend more time protecting his lawn from weeds than protecting his family from corruption. Austin Hetzler. Skilled is the new educated. Having skills is the new education. 4 years within liberal walls with whiners isn't an education. You only come out with opinions and no skills. Tech school grads, arise. A woman comes up to me in a mall and says, oh my God, I love you. If I was a man, I'd want to look exactly like you. This is a true story. And the funny thing, I thought she was a man at first. I almost cut my hair. It happened just the other day. It was getting kind of long. I could have said it was in my way, but I didn't, and I wonder why. I feel like letting my freak flag fly. David Crosby, 1969. Distance yourself from dreamers, get closer to doers. I'll never forget Chuck Swindoll saying this. Whenever I hear someone say, I'm an idea person, I instantly think they are lazy. The phrase, put that in your pipe and smoke it, used after stating something surprising or undesired to emphasize its truth. Also used after refuting an argument. It first appeared in print in 1824. It was the British version of the French, put that in your pocket with your handkerchief on top. That sounds weird, doesn't it? So many of your problems can be solved by 1, having more money, 2, losing weight, and 3, having more sex. You are underpaid, overweight, and undersexed. Altar calls and raised hands are not the barometer for something good happening. Even pagans do that. Men, the crankier you are, cranky and bitchy, the more feminine you appear. Michael Foster says, we give them a little seed and she gives us a person. The beauty of a godly woman is that she gives. The ungodly woman is a consumer, not a creator. Interesting concept by Michael Foster. just got back from a weekend men's retreat called the Builders Summit in the Pocono Mountains. Christian men's retreat. It was good. It was interesting. It was cold out. It was very cold out. There were some snow flurries when I arrived there on Friday afternoon. Met a bunch of nice guys. I believe it's going to be an annual event, and I'll keep you abreast of that for next year, the Builders Summit. And I did several interviews like I do with the 21 convention, and I will also be publishing them here on this channel. You may like them. You know what happens to lone sheep? They get eaten. You need a faithful community to help you bear life and its issues alongside of you. Austin Hetzler. He also says, if you have an enemy at the gate, who do you send to the front lines? A general. Men cannot charge enemy lines alone or they die. They gather, coordinate, and live. Men, think about that. Gather, coordinate, and live. And ladies, I think the men in your lives, if they seem dead, boring, lifeless, maybe they need to gather with other men and coordinate and strategize and improve their lives. Iron sharpens iron. Not that a man can't learn something from a woman, but a man is uniquely positioned to help sharpen another man. So ladies, get your man out of the house. Get him into a men's group, a men's study, a sports team, a study group, something. He'll come back to life. And I will end with this. The truly red-pilled guy, and you've heard me say this 1,000 times, never has to say he's a red pill guy. He just lives it, and others recognize it. In my day, it was just called being a man. Follow and emulate men and not pills. And with that, finish your coffee, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Daybreak Show, the home of sanity, clarity, and reason.